Hello everyone, this is the Good Captain and welcome to another video in my LP of Allied General. Uh, and I have the campaign tree pulled up here because I just want to show you when you're playing the British Grand Campaign that unless you do the Desert Campaign, you start with the Meath Line, then move to Tunis, then move through Sicily. We've done all three of those, as well as all the previous desert missions. So now we move to Operation Jupiter, and I like this scenario because it's so complex. And this is the first scenario where it gets very difficult. So all these other scenarios really were not, I hate to say this, but not very challenging. It's just a matter of moving pieces in the right, or just kind of having a foundational understanding of the game. These are challenging even for like someone who's pretty good at the game. I guess I might say myself. I'm pretty good at this game. And Jupiter, Overlord, the Muse, which is where we go as British. If you're the Americans, you go to the Moselle, um, to the Rhine and Germany. These will all take. It's just a different. It's a different ball game, almost completely. Than what we just experienced. Sicily and Tunis pale in comparison in regards to difficulty. And we might get lucky. Some of these missions might seem easy. I might make them seem easy, but they can very quickly come off the rails if things aren't done right and if they're not done well, or if we just have some bad luck. So, um, uh, I just want to show everybody this, that here we are. I'm highlighting it. We have 20 turns at our disposal, but we have only 15 to get the major. And this is interesting because whether we get the major or the minor, the mission is the same. We will go to Overlord. If we lose, we go to Cobra. But if we win, we get to actually lead the attack against France, or the French country. Not against the French, obviously. So yeah, Operation Jupiter, 15 or 20 turns. So I'm going to be kind of flexible with this. I'll just say this at the outset. I'll try to do it in 15 turns, but the only difference, the only effect is the prestige pool. If you get a major victory, I learned this from the Russian campaign, because the Russian campaign tree, I'll just show you very quickly. No matter, look at Finland. This is the first, and this is the toughest campaign in my opinion. The beginning is terrible. It's so hard to beat the Russians and pull majors or decisive victories. And Finland, whether you win, lose, or draw, you move to Pskov. So what's the point of, well, it's prestige. Win, lose, or draw affects how much extra prestige you get. You want the win because you want that extra prestige in so early in the campaign. So in a way, getting the major in Finland is almost more important than any other mission because in this campaign, you need that prestige to get your forces built up as quickly as possible, because this is a very hard campaign. The Russians. My bad. Okay, so 15 for the major, 20 for the minor. I'll be flexible. Okay, I'm not going to break my back or get units destroyed trying to get the major. I think I can get it. I'm like 70% certain I can get the major here. But again, this is where it gets really hard. It doesn't matter that we have all these elite units. Um, I'm not. This is a little bit different than Panzer General in that, or maybe it's just being the Allies. Um, our units will encounter better equipment on the part of the Axis. The Germans will have better equipment. And, um, you know, a lot of these enemy TDs and tank destroyers and armor units we face have the power to blast us in one and definitely two hits, almost everything. So it's not going to be easy from here on out. It's going to be extremely difficult. Um, and what I know of this scenario, there's a lot of elite U-boats like everywhere in each of these little inlets. I think in like every inlet, if I remember. I don't think over here there's any, but definitely down here there's like two or three. Here there's two or three. Between these three, I think there's one in each of these four inlets. So they're everywhere. That is one thing that's unique about this scenario. Another thing is that the German Air Force is much larger this time, and there's at least one fighter unit that I remember it's like the freaking Rambo of air units. It is incredibly difficult to destroy, even with our elite air units. It will be incredibly hard to dismantle that one or two. I think there's one like 1, 3, or 4 star BF 109 or Focke-Wulf. I can't remember. Um, and then there's definitely a bunch of air units up here that we basically have to dispose of, but that aren't terribly difficult. But there's definitely some elite air units in these between these two airfields we're going to worry about. We're going to make very heavy use of our level bombers as you know, as we level bombers are going to become in higher demand. We don't have any new slots at all. No core, no auxiliary. We won't be able to add to our forces, and there might be an argument for at least purchasing one level bomber earlier in the campaign. Um, but they usually give you a couple to start with, and that seems to do me well enough. So, uh, yeah. Okay. So, first things first. What I like to do with the Air Force, at least at the outset, is just um, use them mostly to cover my transports, and that's because we kind of need to take a knee on the first turn because we need to draw out the Luftwaffe and destroy it on turn 2, or as much of it as we can. To that end, I like to put the most experienced air units kind of central in the board here, like here and here and here. So this should give us at least the option of destroying that shock air unit that they have that's capable of crushing everything. And then the rest of the air units I like to put in the northeast. Just, whoops, stacked up like so. Okay, and then that's the easy part. And then we're going to discuss some strategy real quick. What I like to do is, of course, send this fleet southeast. I like to land one unit here after the offshore units destroy the unit that's there. So we just take that and then move south from there, or move north. Actually, usually I just send him north because it's just so hard to slog through all these this forested area on the coast. Um, the French, which are in these three transports here, here, and here, land obviously on this peninsula, and the Americans will land behind their Rangers for the most part, and very quickly take Andalsnes, or however you pronounce that. And then my units will take out the north of map, north end of the map. So we have this with the end goal of being Narvik, but we have these Namsos and Mo i Rana. These are going to be fairly difficult to take, and then it's going to take until turn 15 to take Narvik. We're going to be fighting terrain as much as anything else, and the weather. I think the weather almost guarantee, it's almost like a guarantee that halfway through this scenario the weather goes bad. So we've got like 4 or 5 turns before that hits, if I recall correctly, and then you're just like slogging through turn after turn of crummy weather. Um, okay, and then so the main thrust though, this is like a throwback map from Panzer General. There's really not a lot different here than from that map. So when we push through this valley with a river in it, it's really a narrow front. Um, so uh, basically, we'll land our force, overrun Andalsnes, and then kind of on the way through the valley, we'll send a force up to Trondheim and take that, while the valley force takes Lillehammer. So I'm expecting these two to sort of fall within a turn or two of each other, and then we meet up with the Americans coming up from the southwest, and take Oslo. And this is really the one that is the most difficult is Elverum because it's behind two rivers. So there's almost an argument for having airborne at this point, which we might do. Um, but yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. So how I usually do this is one elite tank unit here, and yeah, so we'll land, yeah, two elite tank units here, and two here. No, that was artillery. So is this. Sorry, and two here, and then we give each an artillery, each an infantry. And then, yeah, we always have 2 units left over, and I'm never quite sure what to do with these. And anyway, these forces are enough to knock out the two objectives here and then move north. Um, let me take a pause and think about it. Okay, even though it's going to take a while, I think we'll just have them join the French and American. I don't know if that's the best use for them. Someone else might have a better idea of strategy in this video or in this scenario, but that's what I've decided to do. Okay, we click end the turn. Okay, March 21st, 1944. It's pretty cool. It's again, this is a hypothetical scenario. This didn't actually happen. Operation Jupiter never left the planning board. But I know Churchill really wanted to do this. A lot of resources fed the German war machine. So, okay, the first thing that I know we need to do is you have to make a decision pretty early on how you want to deal with the German submarines, and it's either be aggressive or wait for them to come out. And I prefer to be aggressive, and it's just there's no strategy really. You just move forward and hope that you make contact or connect with a combat, right? Because the submarines, which are like the most evil units in this game, and I think probably could have been better designed, are incredibly difficult units to work with. It's so, I don't know how to say this. It's so dicey. It can go one way or the other. There's really no strategy. You can get screwed over, or you can screw over your opponent, um, just based off the luck. It's like a 50. No. I think it's worse than that. I think it's. I have the strategy guide here. I could pull the stats, but if you only tactical bombers and destroyers can attack submarines, and it's like there's like a 50% chance that the attack will not even go off, even if you find the sub. So I like to be aggressive. we'll start up here. So we'll just move until we find it. We run into the sub. So you kind of have to move carefully. Do not go into the hexes you can't see. Just do this. Okay, and there we are. Okay, there they are. So it says 3-4. Do not attack. Once you're adjacent to a sub, even though this doesn't look like a great attack, it says 3-4. Like I'll lose 3 and they'll lose 4. You just need to commit to it. Because if you don't, the German sub will wreck your destroyer next turn. And in fact, I'm probably screwed anyway. Yeah, evades. So this guy is going to be dead. This boat is done. He's out of the game. German bombers will smother him, most certainly. Almost totally sure of that. However, we could send up an air unit, but let's just continue with the destroyers at the outset. Let's see, where else do we have some? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go hunting for destroyers. I'm gonna move north, northeast, and then east. So I'm just gonna hit the pause button. I don't want you guys to watch this, but I'll just show you what I'm doing. It's like this. And you want to do this so that you don't get ambushed by the frickin' submarine, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and there's nothing in range of us. Although I didn't check west, I should do that, so I'll be right back. Okay, so there's nothing in range of this destroyer, so we'll go to this one and start scanning. You know, I'm sure I'm going to run into something here, so let's go here. No, here. Bingo. 2-4. And they evade. So this guy is screwed. Unless we get lucky. We have a tactical bomber hit that guy. Yeah, we're screwed. He's screwed. It's so frustrating. Yeah, and securing an airfield is very of vital importance. We have an aircraft carrier, but this is so restrictive. We can only handle one air unit at a time. It is incredibly inefficient when compared to an actual airfield. Okay, so not good so far. So this is the next destroyer, so we're going to scan out this area here. I'm pretty sure there's not a submarine in port. I'm not 100% sure. I know there's subs down here, so I'm going to hold off from moving adjacent to this victory location until we scan out this southern section. And I know there's this is just because I've played this enough times, I know there's a big naval gun here. They have ranges of 2, so actually I don't want to go in this area because we're not ready yet. I think there's one here or here. So we'll just scan out these 2 hexes. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's the submarine clearance phase of the first turn. And yeah, we can't really. Oh, no, we can. Okay, so we will seek out a submarine here. Okay, come on. Okay, this was good. It said 2-4. We connected with it, and we did 4 damage to it. It's a 3-star. Look at that thing. And we're a 1-star. So we knocked him down to an 8, and we lost 1 in return, so we're down to a 9. That's about as good as you could hope for. It really is. This is a frickin' 4-star U-boat. Jeez. And this is a 3-star. See what I mean? It's just crazy. It's crazy. Okay. Okay, next, let's use like the least mission essential non-artillery unit, heavy weapons. Yeah, let's use this heavy weapons unit, and let's move adjacent. Okay, so now our cruiser can shell this guy. Okay, not good. And as much as I... Whew. Well, as much as I want to move this destroyer adjacent... No, we need to move south. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right here. So that we can assist in the destruction of the submarine next turn. Okay, I think that's the only German sub here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we'll move south and come in range of yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we want to come in range of unloading. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, here. Yeah. Okay, so this is a not too difficult area to manage. I don't think there's, I don't believe there's any Luftwaffe down here. But I don't want to get hit by any anti-aircraft. I'm almost positive there's not, so yeah, I'll risk it. I'm gonna move adjacent to the airfield. Yeah, there's nobody, and we'll move on the airfield. Okay, and now we will do a flyover. So assuming there's an AA gun on either of these, I think we want to move to like this hex. Yeah. Okay, and we have an AA gun, 3.7 millimeter or centimeter. So, okay, this only has a range of 2. Our bomber can 0.5 or how much ammo? We have ammo 9. The A-26 is a great bomber. I'm gonna risk the submarine. Ah! So the good thing is we didn't use an ammo. It just used a potential turn for having done damage. We should have gone for the infantry unit in Bergen. But that's that. Okay, so we're done with this, the southern invasion for the time being. So far, not bad for them. Okay, in the north, the main thing about this area is getting as many units on the ground as quickly as possible. So I'm going to take a quick pause and make sure I line up all my transports in the correct spots adjacent to a land zone. So be right back. Okay, yeah, we're going to land, first we'll land our Sherman. So he will unload into this space here. Okay. And then you cannot unload this turn, so we'll just put you... Well, we'll move you later. And then this Free French infantry will land right here. This artillery goes right here, or here. This M4A1, let me make sure I did this right. Yeah, here. You will unload into this space. M4A3. You'll go here. You'll go here. Okay, the Rangers move out. And the rest of these 3 will go, you go here and unload. Yeah, here, here, so everybody will unload except for this single bridge engineers unit, which I put out in the water there, and that's fine. Okay. Okay, in the north. Again, yeah, this is okay. So we need to land as, let's see, 1, 2. We can only land 2 units at a time. Yeah, so we're gonna place a destroyer here. Yeah, we basically have to, I feel like, to protect our transports as they come in 2 at a time. And I'm gonna land my best units first, so let's get the bridge engineers. Yeah, let's get the bridge engineers and the Sherman. And then the Sherman and artillery will come in on wave 2, and then on this peninsula, yeah, we'll land the Shermans here. The guns behind them. And our best Sherman will go here. Or here. Yeah, we could do this all in one wave. Let's do it. Okay, so this sort of sets the stage now. It's clearer to see what we need to do to help protect our transports. So yeah, this destroyer will move adjacent to the port and just clear it. Let's move here. Okay, so we will shell this guy for sure. What? We lost a unit? We lost a destroyer point? Wow, that was incredibly lucky of them. 2-star 43 Wehrmacht infantry. Frustrating. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I don't remember where all the subs are. I just remember there's lots of them, so there must definitely be one in here. Since there's not one in here, I remember there just being one per inlet. But okay. So I really think the next best move would be to move our best Spitfire and hit this HE-117A. It says 06. This has the benefit we get reconnaissance. I am risking him to being hit by an 88 that might be back here, but we'll get the reconnaissance. We also protect this destroyer from air attack, which might mean it's not completely wiped out by the U-boat next turn, because unlike when U-boats attack, they always hit. Destroyers might miss a U-boat, but the U-boat will not miss the destroyer. That's why it's kind of stupid in my opinion, but this is the best thing we can do for getting rid of the Luftwaffe and protecting our destroyer. So it says 06. And we see a tactical bomber, a level bomber. Yeah, we want to knock out as much of this as we can. Yeah, so this ME-410A is much like our, it's like a crappier version of our Mosquito. It actually can attack air units. So yeah, I think we should send the rookie and yeah, destroy this. Yeah. And then lastly, let's move this guy here. And this will do 2 things. We're going to attack this. It says 06. Found an HE-219, which is a fighter, but it's only a 1-star. Okay, so I'm not too worried. There's no anti-aircraft. And these fighters are actually boxed in by the zones of control, except for this topmost hex. so they'll have to fly around it, which will shorten their range, and thereby we've protected our transports from this massive Luftwaffe units. Okay. Oh yeah, this ridiculous situation with British paratroopers landed in Harstead. Um, I don't know. I don't even want to attack. I'm just going to leave them alone. Oh, or we could use our 2-star. Yeah. Yeah, let's just wipe them out. It says 04. Yeah, this is a legitimate. Yeah. And then 03. And we got them, but we lost 1 strength point, and that's fine. We can get them. What this airborne unit needs to do is move across the bay to hit Bodo. Okay. That's his next mission. So I'm so far so good. Cruiser unit. The only target we have is well, I don't even know where the enemy submarines are yet, so we'll just hold off on that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is, I hate to put our destroyers so far forward because the subs have a spotting of 3. I have a feeling there's a sub down here. I also have a feeling there's a shore gun in one of these 3 hexes, but I'll go so far as, since I have 2 destroyers in range, let's go clear it out. Yeah, and we will definitely attack. And since 1, 2. Okay, we have a choice now. The offshore gun, or the naval guns on land here must be in this hex, 1623. So we're out of range of them, but at the same time, this submarine is going to get a first shot on us. So there's an argument for trying to bomb him. If we do it, we should use our best Mosquito, because I know there's some very bad units over here, so yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh man, I hate when the AI tracks for me. That's one thing I just never liked about Panzer General either. So for some reason, the AI didn't bring me on the inside track to this target. It brought me straight down, and now I'm stuck over this airbase with a 1-star 88. And yes, here it is, this 3-star Focke-Wulf F-190, FW-190A. So this says 6.6. See what I mean? If I attack and this goes bad, it's over for me. I think it's best to just not do anything. Yeah. So we'll attack with one of these 4-stars. No. This is a 88, so it's got a range of 3. So no, we are not attacking this submarine. I should have scoped out this area first before sending him south, even though it wouldn't have been easy. Okay. There's not a lot of options. I think, yeah, there's not a lot of options. We got them over their airfield, which means they'll be able to resupply. MO of 8. Yeah, this is not good. That was a bad move. But it wasn't completely my fault. I feel like can't risk a capital ship. This submarine will move one space and torpedo me. So yeah, we're kind of screwed. 1, 2, 3. So the closest we'll move is here. So let's send a strategic or a level bomber here, and then we'll eventually head in and neutralize this 80. We'll move in on the next turn and neutralize the 88. So let's do some scouting along the way. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So here. Okay, perfect. And you will go here. Yep. This aircraft carrier, we'll move him northeast and move one of our elite mosquitoes on top of it. And this will give us the option to give him an elite replacement next turn if we see fit. The Mustangs will escort the B-17s. And this this tactical bomber will take protection under the by the P-51s as well. Okay. Let's move up these P-38s. And yep, I just got to mop up a few more units, and then we'll give the enemy its turn and just cross our fingers. I don't think we did very well against these submarines. We failed to attack 3 out of 4. Technically 4 out of 5 because this A-26 made an attempt and failed. Okay. Yeah, and we're going to need all the naval assets to slowly start moving northeast towards Narvik, because that is going to be the toughest nut to crack. Yeah, Shell U is a 2-star and the most entrenchment, so that's why we do that. Okay, move this destroyer into position. Move this destroyer into position. Move this cruiser up. Shell this guy. Okay. This transport, he's going to be part of Wave 2, so we'll just move him here. He'll be safe. This cruiser. Yeah, let's move you northeast. Yeah, we want to start working over these, well, yeah, let's start working over this anti-aircraft gun. Yeah, it's always good to get rid of that. Anti-aircraft guns are first on the priority, even before artillery, in my opinion, because you can't get to the artillery until the AA guns are dismantled. Okay. Yeah. I think we can just sort of move you. Let's move you south, actually, so you can help destroy this, clean up this area quickly. You're already in the right spot, and then, of course, destroyers to the north. Okay. And since these turns are so long, I'm just going to save them one at a time. Just never know when something bad will happen. What the heck's going on? Come on. There. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Jeez. Oh my God. Okay. This is what I was talking about. They completely ripped apart and destroyed one of my B-17 units and my Mustang unit. And here are, yeah, these other elite units. Jeez. We really don't have anything to fight these with. Look at this. My 4-star Mosquito says 7-0. I can't, I can't hurt him. And yet we have to, we have to try. I just lost 2 whole air units, and what did I do? I did 1 point of damage to the enemy. This is what I'm talking about. It is incredibly difficult when you start fighting these German elite units, and they get worse. One thing that's on our side is prestige is a non-issue. We have 6,500 prestige, and we're at 35 minutes on this video. We're gonna have to take many breaks. This will be, so check this out. This fighter and tactical bomber attacked my rookie or 2-star Mosquito and shredded it, although they were weakened in the process. We'll now mop up this end of the Luftwaffe. I mean, this is pretty obvious stuff, so let's begin. First, this Me-410 has 3 stars, but he's a tactical bomber. This fighter, let's get our best Spitfire. Maneuver into position to shoot. Maneuver into position to shoot either one. Wow, the tactical bomber is nasty. Oh, that's because we need to clear off the fighter. Okay, so let's clear off the fighter. That said, whatever. It said 8-0 and we lost 4 and they only lost, whatever, 7. That is ridiculous. Okay, we'll finish him off with the Mosquito. Fly him southwest towards the carrier. Okay, we have 2 air units left. Yeah. Send our best one against this tactical bomber. It says 2-6. It's fine. And now we kill off this. And yeah, we have to head southwest towards an airfield. Everyone, good work, everyone. This is a pickup kill, and we're done. So yeah, we know that the German sub pulled back to one of these 2 hexes, and now this destroyer is messed up. The only thing we can do is clear out this port, which we will do. Move across the bay, and then move this destroyer into port. And start repairing him slowly. It's frustrating. And then down here, the same thing basically happened. They hit and ran. So the only thing we can do is pursue, which we will do. Says 2-4. Wonderful. We made contact, did 5 hits, and received only 2. So, very nice. Okay, now we can commence our landing and bring up the second wave. Yeah. Yeah, we could have moved him around here too, but because even if the sub kills this destroyer, which he won't, there's no Air Force in range to do any harm to them, so yeah, we'll move up. Yeah, and this is good. Our artillery will be in position to shell after next turn. Okay, here, let's land. Everybody? Good. And then I think we're really trying to work over this anti-aircraft gun. So yeah, let's shell this guy. Range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. A destroyer, come on. He's got 1 point left. If we can, we'll put an air unit on him and finish him off. Three-star P-38. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get torn apart unless we... I'm not sure what the best way to deal with these fighters are, so let's do something else first. Let's do this. Ah, we see a submarine here. But we've just got to engage. So let's go here. He evades, not good. Here. He evades, not good. And we can't escape. This is ridiculous. Yeah, so we'll just go deeper and maybe we can draw off the fire from this fort. Okay, and then let's commence the landing. Okay. And then the shore bombardment, we need to switch targets to this flak panzer. Even if we can only do a little bit, it's better than nothing. Okay. And then bring up another destroyer and put him in position here. Bring up this only transport for the second wave. And now we need to decide what we're going to do about the German Air Force. P-51s and one of the B-17s are completely gone. It's not all bad, though. It means we can purchase, and we have plenty of prestige to purchase those units back. They just won't have any experience. But, you know, when you're dealing with strategic bombing, you don't need to have a ton of experience. They basically have the same effect. Destroying the enemy's ability to fight doesn't require a ton of experience. So I'm thinking I'm going to engage these BF-109s, but let me study it. It says 4-3. We would only be able to do it from, really from here. 0707. Okay. Yeah, we can only do it though if we can savage both of them. So that one can work. Yeah, that one can work as well. And then we need, yeah, we'll have the P-38s back us up. So we'll open this confrontation by moving one of our elite units here and attacking their 3-star. It says 07. And we got 8, so he's messed up real bad. And then very crucially, I'm nervous as I'm doing this because if this backfires, I could lose a core elite air unit. In fact, maybe someone else can lead this. 3-6, that's not correct. We need to use our this guy. Yep. It says 06. got 5. And then this is the way it has to go. We're gonna have to eat fire from this flak panzer and go for this guy. Come on. We lost 2, but he is gone. Now here. We lost 2, but he's gone. So we have the Focke-Wulf and this flak panzer remaining. Yeah, we'll get elite replacements for this mosquito. Just bulk him up. Cool thing about an aircraft carrier, we can move off the Hex and then set up a second air unit, but we don't have any in range who need assistance, so it looks like we're done. So on the plus side, you know, we wrecked the German Luftwaffe except for this one exceptional air unit, which I don't know how we're going to deal with. We will likely lose one more air unit. We've got nowhere to put new air units yet. Yeah. I don't think you can purchase. I don't think we can purchase new air units on an aircraft carrier, but let me find out right now. Not an American one, at least. Not a British. Okay. Or at least not one that moved. I'm not sure. Okay, it doesn't really matter. You will unload. You will bomb this guy. And you will shell this guy. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Move a little bit closer, I guess. But we'll take Bergen next turn. Okay, you need to move off and go get elite replacements in Bergen. And you will scope, or try to find that missing submarine. Found him. Come on. Yes! Very good. Okay. Ah, we see a submarine here. So that means we don't want to be in this space. Oh, this is going to be rough. Yeah. Yeah, might as well move in. Yeah, actually, this unit can land. This unit can land as well, but we run the risk of getting hit by this U-boat, but we're going to run that risk. We need to get ashore. Yeah, the P-47, I think it's safe to just come north at this point. There's nothing we're going to do for anyone down here, so let's move over here. That will prevent this German unit from reinforcing and guarantee that we take Bergen next turn. This B-17, I don't know, what do you think? I think we need to neutralize this 88, but boy, there's an elite Panther here, 3-star, yeah, 2-star Panzer IV-H. It's also an argument to moving him off and waiting, well, Let's see, what other assets do we have? You. You can move adjacent and not attack. 6/6. This destroyer. Let's move here and shell this guy. Wow, and for the second time we lose SP strength points to an infantry unit in a port. Okay, this is it, the B-17. I think I'm going to put him over the 88, or this 3.7 millimeter, and just try to finish it off. I don't... So he'll be able to get more strength next turn, but at least I was hoping to destroy it with a level bomber, which is not proper use of that unit, but I'm just trying to run away from the Focke-Wulf, to be honest. So let's save this game and then give the enemy its turn. Bye-bye. Yep. Jeez. Wow. Okay, so we lost a P-38 to this insane air unit. And they are halfway to, they're over halfway to the 4th star, which we just can't let that happen. Our best air unit hits at 6/6. Our next best, it's at 7/1. It is insane. We don't have any anti-aircraft. We've got these U-boats that we can't defeat. This is fast becoming a big mess. I think we're going to pull back our destroyers here, but I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, this will be the last turn, and then I'll need to take a break. So, yeah, let's have this beat up Spitfire finish off this guy. And this Spitfire will start heading southwest towards airfields or an aircraft carrier. Or we can strafe. Yeah, let's strafe. No luck, but we got some information. Let's unload this artillery and then try to do some damage to this U-boat. Very good. Let's hit him again. See what I mean? It's just brutal. It's just totally brutal. Yeah, this definitely, we need to move this wounded air unit to the aircraft carrier. And we'll need to move, we've got to give him some fighter protection actually, because if anything sees this guy, we're screwed. So let's put you here. Okay. Okay, so this destroyer will shell this guy. This cruiser will finish off this unit. And then this guy will hit the 88. Wow, very nice hit. Entrenchment of 2. No real air units are in range. Let's exploit this while we can. So let's remove an entrenchment. No. Yeah, let's use the heavy bomber. It's an 88, so it's, yeah, so it's a 1 entrenchment now. We'll move it adjacent. It says 06. Let's shell this guy. And move here. And then you will move let's take this port so we can start repairing our destroyers. Yeah, 06. Yeah, we're not going to get booted out, so let's take this. Yeah. Okay, so that's good progress. This is a big artillery, 1, 2, 3. So we'll just, yeah, we move you here, and you will get an elite replacement, and then we'll bring you on. Okay. So next turn we'll begin our assault. This very narrow front assault. Yeah, we should have brought these cruisers in to the north. I don't know why I didn't do that. Okay. That's all right. I think we're going to capture this objective next turn, so we can send reinforcements up here and attack from the south as well, and then get moving on to Narvik. Okay. Okay, we need to destroy this anti-aircraft. Yeah. So I think we can get him. Let's use a destroyer though. No. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we don't want to use you. This guy's ammo is 6. What we could do is just box him in and force him. Yeah, I think we might do that. Just to make sure we control what he shoots at. We'll put one here, not attack, and put one here. Yeah, and yeah, I think that we can manage it now. We have basically an abbreviated air supremacy. We can hit any targets we want, and we don't have to worry about him killing us. So, unless he gets lucky against one of these, but I don't think he'll completely wipe out either one of those units. So, okay, let's get down to the real business. Entrenchment 4, entrenchment 4. Yeah, so soften this guy up. Soften this guy up. Soften this guy up. Eliminate this guy. Take this objective. Move here. Hit this guy. Destroy this guy. Let's move you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, here is good. We can hit every relevant target from this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You need 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, from here. Same deal with you. Here. Get elite replacements. And then Rangers. It says 4-6. Ugh. But we have abbreviated air supremacy, so let's strafe. 0-2. Ugh, still a 2-4. Good lord. Well, we can't wait around. We gotta go. Okay, not bad. The armor will capture it. Recon moves up. And we're on our way. Okay, here we'll take Bergen. Let's try to destroy the submarine. No. Move here. Ah, one gone. And then, yeah, let's let's get out of the ocean. Yeah. Yeah, there's really nothing to do. 1, 2. Yeah. So we'll move you. Yeah, let's move you here. You'll go here. Sorry, you're a 2-star, so maybe that will help. Let's move you here and you here. Yes, this submarine will hurt us very badly, but we'll get the remainder of our units ashore, which is the main thing. We have plenty of prestige. We can repair them later. This destroyer will head north. This cruiser will start reducing some of these fighting positions. I don't think there's a heavy need to hit this anti-aircraft since we are not going to have air support. Actually, we could send the A-26 down. Yeah, let's see what we can do to this guy. 0-3. Okay. What does it say? 2-6. Let's chance an attack against this submarine. No. And next turn we'll hit him after the cruisers bombard. This fighter. I think we'll move you north. Yeah, let's move you like here. Yeah. Okay, and then we can actually get a solid air attack from you, so let's bomb a submarine. This one's not under the 88 umbrella, so come on. No. Stupid. It's just ridiculous in my opinion. Okay, I kind of made a mistake here. This submarine actually could get a shot off. Oh, no. Okay. Still kind of a mistake. Let's unload you. If this submarine's find this guy, they might wipe him out. But I don't want to throw away a destroyer. We stay in this position. Okay, let's split the nickel. Let's see if we can do some damage. And then head towards a port. I think this one. No. Let's go this way. No. Yeah, I think they're going to take a crack at my aircraft carrier, which is not good, but the alternative is they wreck another destroyer, and I'll take a wrecked aircraft carrier over a wrecked destroyer, so let's pull back. You will move up. Aircraft carrier needs to repair that damage to Mosquito, so he stays put. You can start moving up. So they repair 2 points by 2 points. So we'll repair and then try our luck again at this U-boat. Okay, and then we'll save this game and then give the enemy its turn. Okay, so let's start in the south. The submarine attacked and reduced my transport to 2, but it doesn't matter, he survived. and that was all we needed. In the north, this guy tried to escape my trap, but didn't. He shredded this guy. But again, you know, we accomplished the mission. We pinned this guy in, and he's slowly running out of ammo. Jeez. So if we throw enough aircraft at him, we might have it. Okay, in the north, the submarine attacked, and this guy is now reduced to a 1. So we'll relieve him. And then in the far north, this guy came out of his port and attacked my airborne unit. So it's a 2-star unit versus a 2-star unit. But we have air support, so it will go our way almost for sure. So we'll take a break here. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching and take care.